Andy's coughing over there. Are you all right?
Oh my God, that's not terrible. What match is this? Did Andy get lost? Gorilla's not that big. So we got to listen to this terrible song until he gets into the... Oh, come on. I don't know. Andy Header got lost. We got... I think we're waiting for this idiot. Where is he? He go home? Is that what happened? Where did he go?
Paul said someone got sick or something.
Introducing first from the streets of Rage, 107 pounds, Andy Header.
Welcome back to PPW High Voltage. Andy Header on the way to the ring, EJ. And conspicuous by his absence, Ryan Race, who is nowhere to be found. Andy Header taking on the debuting Sebastian Cage here tonight.
What do you know about Sebastian Cage?
You know, not much. I mean, I seen his name written down on the piece of paper. I tried to get some information from him earlier. He didn't want to talk. He was focused here tonight. We're going to get a good look at him tonight, though. Andy Header, the unofficial gatekeeper, so to speak, here at PPW.
Andy Header has made quite a name for himself since coming here to PPW.
Well, he's looking for a title, too, if you remember right, the last couple of weeks ago, I should say. Claiming that he is going for the gold.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 165 pounds, here's the ring superstar, Sebastian Cage.
Well, Sebastian Cage, we're going to get our first look here at this man. Cage saying it's about to be lit tonight. We're going to see that fact go through.
Straight from Los Angeles, California. You know, I spent a little bit of time in Los Angeles.
Oh, boy.
Soaking up the sun.
Yeah, soaking up too much sun.
No such thing.
I've heard you've been surfing the sun a couple times as well.
Yeah, what are you going to do, Bravado? I have a lot of extracurricular activities.
Oh, Andy Header looking annoyed here. Paul Bowe sitting back here in commentator's role. Where is Ryan Race?
Let me tell you what happened. Ryan Race has left the building, and Andy Header is not happy, as you can see, visibly shaken up without his manager.
He did not know how to handle that loss by his boy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ryan Race is the most dangerous when you can't see him. We've talked about this before.
Especially
Absolutely.
since it's very hard not to see him.
Well, Andy Header asking where his manager, Ryan Race, the leader of Undeniable, is at the moment. No one knows.
Are we going
Paul
to
Bowe
see
said he left.
a rift in Undeniable? Ryan Race leaving Andy Header out here all by himself.
Well, he's clearly picking.
I'll watch it, Andy. Don't worry about it.
favorites.
Anybody want a coat? $5,
Tell you
$10?
what, Andy
10?
Header has good taste in jackets.
Paul Bowe's trying to give it to the highest bidder behind him.
Hey, whatever you got to do.
Tell you what, Andy Header is not an opponent to take lightly.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Header trying to back Cage. Nice arm drag by Header, and another deep underhook by Header's going to send Cage for the ride. Ripcord, arm drag, and another one by Header, showing his lucha style there. And takes a bow.
Well, Andy Header very proud of himself and his efforts thus far in this match. The problem is the match is very young here, Paul. there's a lot to be seen. And what do we know here about Sebastian Cage other than that things have just gotten lit?
Sebastian Cage, House of Glory student, graduated from the House of Glory in New York City, making his appearances up and down the East Coast. Fairly new, but he is definitely a variety of talent there. A lot of skills by Sebastian. He can work any style. Look at this. Beautiful Mexican head scissor takeover. That was big, as Ryan would say. Spinning heel kick by the lit one. Sebastian Cage and header heads for higher ground.
Well, Sebastian Cage, very athletic, showing that off early. And
look at this.
Oh my God. As I said, crowd didn't know how to react to that one. Completely shocked what they just saw. And Sebastian Cage clearly in control of this match early, guys. Throws Andy Header back in. And smartly goes right for the pin. Holber in position, only a 2.
Sebastian Cage, a kick out by Header.
I'm already impressed by this Sebastian Cage. This young man here making his debut at PPW.
Oh man, Header will, oh look at this. Both men exchanging pleasantries. Cage off the ropes and another one to Header. Gonna send him for a ride again. Nope, Header reverses it.
This has been mile-a-minute action here, Paul Bowe. You don't even know where to look.
Big scoop slam by Header. Throws him down.
Tell you what, we're getting to see a chance of what Andy Header is made of here. Like I said, he's a very formidable opponent.
Oh, and make no mistake, this is not just a regular match here for Andy Header. Andy Header's trying to impress PPW management, trying to get himself and his name into the championship talk. And he's doing a good job right now. And if he wins this match, guys, you got to think he might be headed towards the championship
well,
match.
Either the No Limits title or the WYLN title. Andy Header in that middle weight class. Look at this. Step up and right across the leg, right across the neck. Back press.
Well, Sebastian Cage checking the cobwebs, making sure that he can still go.
Andy Header in complete control, controlling the pacing of this matchup. Wants to keep it not too fast, not too slow, right in the middle.
Punch into the back, has Cage down. Cage only weighed 155 pounds, giving away some weight to Andy Header, about 30 pounds.
Paul Bowe, we've seen Andy Header all over the place on the East Coast.
Whip across the ropes.
They don't come any tougher than Andy Header. Look at this.
Running Bulldog, shades of Michael Camarelli. And look at that. An ode to Chris Jericho there with the Come On Baby.
Guys, just the first of our matches here tonight. Sent to Slaughter in South Philly's finest later tonight for the tag team championship.
Wow, that's going to be a street fight, huh?
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
folks, that one's not going to be pretty. If you have young children there, you might want to send them to bed before that one comes on.
While we're talking, if you need something to do during the week, you want to spend some time, head on over to ppwwrestling.com. Maybe visit the shop section, buy yourself some tickets to the next big PPW event coming to a town near you. Hazleton, Honesdale, we're all over the map now.
Absolutely.
I am so happy we finally took this show on the road, Paul Bowe.
Can't wait till we go up to Norwich, New York.
Oh, yeah.
Right on that farm that's up there. Mud Circle or whatever it is.
The funny farm's up
Look
there.
at this, into the wheelbarrow, rolls Header up. Kick out at 2. Oh man, planted him like a palm tree in the Sunshine State. Both men laid out. Header still talking BS, floats over, side press, and a kick out again.
Yeah, I wasted a valuable second there, throwing a temper tantrum. More seconds wasted.
Andy Header talks smack in his sleep, Paul Bowe. You should know that already.
Well, when we have a second too, want to say hello to our friends on the Rewind Network. as we are now in Scranton and taking this high voltage show further beyond Hazleton, getting more exposure. Everybody, thank you for watching on Facebook as well, YouTube, everywhere.
And this is exactly why we continue to grow the action you're seeing right here, folks. You're not going to get it anywhere else.
Sling blade by Cage. Floats over, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Look at this, Sebastian Cage back in charge of this matchup here.
Andy Header double thrust. Shades of Jack Kokinda in 7th grade with the double thrust to the chest. Kick now to the midsection, doubles over Header. Cage looking to rev it up again.
Header is just too quick.
Man, dropped him right on his cranium there. Floats over. North-south, kick out again at 2. Phil, what's it going to take to put Sebastian Cage away?
3 slaps of Jim Holbert's hand on the mat there, Paul.
Kitten pause.
I don't know. You know, I would ask Ryan Race, but Ryan Race ain't out here.
He was worried about a horse before.
A horse?
Yeah, I hope he rode that horse all the way back home.
Oh, man. Kick by Cage and a kip up. Chop across the chest. Runs up. Look at this. Oh, Canadian Destroyer. Springboard style. Header down.
Paul, well, that has to be it. He's setting him up.
And look at how much
for
energy.
something more.
Look at how much energy.
Oh, my God!
It's over.
Who's here? Sebastian Cage!
Sebastian Cage with a huge victory, an impressive one here.
That defied the laws of physics right there. I think that might have caused a rift in the space-time continuum. What was that?
Solo spaceman.
An impressive showing.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Teddy Hart even giving his approval. He's giving him the thumbs up. Excellent, excellent job.
Well, just our first of 2 tonight. Sent to slaughter here, the PPW Tag Team Champions, taking on South Philly's finest, the 6-time PPW Tag Team Champions in a street fight, Paul.
Oh, it's going to be brutal. I'll tell you what, like EJ said, if you have young kids, maybe pull them away from the TV set for a while. Give them some Fruity Pebbles before you put them to bed. Maybe some Raisin Bran, but don't let them watch this. It's not going to be for the faint at heart.
Absolutely not. The Bayon Badass is here, and he is looking to slaughter.
Well, we go out to Tom Mitchell now, who is back with Ryan Race and Isaac Rule.